For the cultural consideration project that we've done, I had interviewed my best friend, Hugh Gonzalez, who was born here in the United States, but his parents were born in Mexico and family lives in Mexico to this day. He brought a unique perspective between America and Mexico's cultural differences, from food all the way to architect to music to other norms like greetings, birthdays, etc. To start off with, from the food aspect, it's best to understand their cultural. So the best way to do that is go about it is about food, because it's the most essential thing for us to live on. It might seem not that important, but you're going to have to go to business meetings at lunch, or go to lunch meetings or dinner meetings with clients, business partners, and you would want to grasp their cultural norms so you don't bring them to a place that's inappropriate for them. And learned a lot. I've learned a lot through that. Even with going through their art, learning from their sporting events, the same thing. It's similar to America. They love baseball, soccer, track, but if we don't understand that, then we won't be able to make a more personal connection between the two of us. Might be a good idea to bring them to a baseball game if you meet them in person, or a soccer game, in less formal setting, to make a little bit more personal connection. Obviously, don't overstep yourself with those events. Don't drink too much, and still enjoy yourself, and it will help make future business a lot smoother. I've also learned the different architecture from this interview, which is a lot different compared to the United States, with how they pay more respect and honor to their ancestors. A lot of their architects in bigger cities were Mayan, Aztec influence compared to the United States, which is more modernized, which tells me that they respect more of their past and elders and everyone there, which we should be considerate of. And so we're not rude, when we go over there for business, not say, oh, what's this old building? We've got to make sure that we can be considerate about that. I also learned a lot more about their greetings, which is pretty similar to us, with a handshake, a hug. But what I didn't know was, for older family members, they usually go with a hug and then a kiss on the cheek, which at least my family does not do that over here. So that is definitely different. I've also learned that the funerals and weddings are pretty much similar cases over here, but the girl's 15-year-old birthdays, the quinceañeras, are a lot different compared to here. It's a traditional birthday party for a girl to become a woman. It's their celebration of life, kind of like a bar mitzvah, but that's definitely unique, and you can take it into consideration. But overall I've learned a lot through this interview I had with him, and it's really eye-opening, and it would definitely help me out a lot in the future. And especially when I had to deal with, because I know I'm gonna have to deal with clients or coworkers from out of the country and different parts of the world. I know the company that I'm going to work for has a person all the way in New Zealand. I got a person that lives in Hawaii. It's all different. Yes, Hawaii's in the United States, but it's all different cultural norms there compared to the rest of the United States. So I'm really glad for this project, and it's really eye-opening for me. Thank you very much. Thank you, Hugo.